I ain't here for the money, though I'm about to make a
Hey guys, so today what I thought I'd do is the top 5 pistols or secondaries in Phantom Forces. So this is kind of like self-explanatory. I'm just gonna be ranking the best secondary weapons in my opinion in this game, and you know, I've just decided to do this because you guys really do seem to like my top 5 videos and they are pretty fun to make. So before I do get into this, I just want to say sorry I am uploading so much Phantom Forces recently. Like, I know pretty much all of my videos are of this game at the moment, and I was gonna try and like branch out quite a bit, or just, you know, make videos on stuff like other Roblox games and all of that sort of thing. But it has been kind of like difficult for me. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but I am probably gonna be trying to like release a CBRO or jailbreak or just a video on like one of those games quite soon, because, you know, that should be pretty fun, and I do want to like vary it up a bit. I don't want to just be uploading Phantom Forces. It is kind of difficult to try anything too different because my exams are starting quite soon, so, you know, I'm just gonna get into the video now. So if you guys do enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, and just remember, like, you know, this is my opinion and stuff, so if you do disagree with my opinion, that's completely fine. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of people that do, and if you do, just be sure to like tell me what your opinion is down in the comments, like on the top 5 secondaries. It would be kind of cool to know what you guys think, and you know, these pistols are like completely based on personal preference, so there's no like clear best gun in the game. So in the number 5 spot, I've decided to put the M9 because even though this is kind of like one of the most boring and generic pistols, I think this gun is just really solid and it like can serve you really well. You do unlock it by default, so it is a really common gun to like see people using, but I just think it's kind of useful because it's really lightweight and you can like kill people really easy with it. You can also shoot like really fast. I mean, it's a semi-auto gun and it has got quite a lot of bullets in the mag and like a decent recoil, so you can get quite a lot of kills like quite easily. There aren't too many problems on that front. It goes well with guns like the R700 or Intervention, and just sort of like guns where you can't really rely on completely killing them. Like, if you miss, you're more likely to be vulnerable, so guns like snipers, shotguns. The M9 just kind of helps because you can easily switch to it like really fast, and in that case you can just get like quite a lot of easy kills. So I don't know what to say. It's just stable and solid and there's nothing really wrong with it, so I definitely really like this as a gun, and I do recommend it if you just want to like have a pretty mediocre pistol and don't want to go with anything too fancy really. So in the number 4 spot, I've decided to put the Tech 9 because this gun is like a fully automatic pistol. I'm pretty sure it's the only fully auto pistol. Actually no, there's the Glock 18 as well, but this gun is actually kind of like rated really highly, and although I do kind of agree that like it's really cool that there is a fully auto pistol, I don't really like it that much. I just think like the damage is way too low and the recoil is just, it is crazy. So not only that, but because of the fire rate, you just run out of ammo so fast, and it really isn't like that convenient to use. You can't really use it well on its own. It's more for like just picking people off when they're on low health, or, you know, panic spraying people basically. So I think you unlock it at about rank 50, so that's kind of high for me. I mean, if you haven't reached that level yet, I wouldn't like recommend just buying it with credits or anything, because it doesn't feel like it belongs as a sort of like higher rank gun. It's just not that stable for me. I can get a few kills, but you can't really like kill loads of people with it, and yeah, it's just not the best gun for me. So in the number 3 spot, we've got the Deagle 44, which I actually really like as a pistol. It used to be my favorite by far, but I've just kind of like lost a bit of interest in it because it feels like it fires just that bit too slow for the damage it does, and it's weird for me. I don't know what it is. So you unlock it at rank 18, and I actually think it's really worth the rank level it's at. I mean, it's got a pretty decent damage. It has like 2 to 3 shot kill. I mean, probably more like 3 shot at long range, and it also has 8 bullets in the mag, so you can actually do quite a bit with it. The fire rate is also kinda decent. It's not the best, but it is better than some guns. I'd say it is one of the most accurate pistols in the game, and I'm pretty sure it might actually get like maybe replaced by another deagle quite soon that's in the community server. So I don't know what this is gonna do to the popularity of the gun, but I never really see people using this anyway, so I don't know. I'd say it's probably one of the most like average guns, or like the best actual pistol damage wise. I mean, there are two guns that are better like with the damage, but they aren't actually like proper pistols. So I don't know, I do kind of recommend this weapon, and I think you can definitely do really well with it, especially at like medium range, because it's not the best gun for panic spraying, although it is actually okay, but it's more for just picking people off at like decent distance, but obviously not too far. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but the recoil is kind of severe as well, which can just cause you a lot of problems. I mean, that's one of the main reasons I don't actually like this gun that much, so I don't know, it's still a pretty decent gun. In the number 2 spot, we have the MP412 Rex, so the revolver, and I really enjoy using this gun. Like, this is probably the best weapon that's for like low ranks in terms of secondaries, just because its damage is so good. Like, it actually does, you can basically one-shot kill headshot people, and it usually is about 2 to 3 shot kills, so if you are accurate enough and you do get the headshots, you can literally just one-shot people straight away, and that's something I really like in a gun. It really goes well with sniping, especially if you're trying to hit something like a, you know, headshot clip or something like that. One thing I would say though is the recoil is just awful. Like, as soon as you fire that thing, it goes so far up in the air. It is kind of made up for though by the fact that the fire rate is like surprisingly good for a gun this powerful. It's got a fire rate of 600, so you could actually panic spray pretty well if it wasn't for the recoil, which kind of just makes it so you can't properly spam the gun, but it's still really useful to use. And I am pretty sure if you like do it right, you can get like collats and stuff, which is kind of cool for a pistol. So the reload speed is kind of average, and it is a pretty nice looking gun. I mean, it does have a bit of like a sleek design, and it just feels nice in your hands, or you know, in your virtual hands. But anyway, I do really recommend using this. As I said, I think you only unlock it at rank 4, so it's a really like accessible gun, and I actually do really recommend this gun, but it is mainly if you like prefer the more high damage pistols and you don't want to just spray and that sort of thing. Finally though, in the number 1 spot, we have by far my favorite secondary in the game. It's actually quite a recent addition to Phantom Forces, and this gun is the Obrez, because this is basically, it's pretty much not even a pistol. Like, it is under the secondary section, but it is essentially a sniper that you can like have on top of any other secondary, so, or on top of any other primary. So it is extremely good. You can 1 or 2 shot people like all the time. If you get headshots, it's pretty much 1 shot kill at any range, and it actually shoots like relatively fast, so I really enjoy this gun. The main downfall though is that you don't unlock it at like rank 100 or rank 117. It does take quite a while to unlock, but if you're like thinking of buying a pistol, like only a pistol, because I'm sure there probably are like better primary weapons that you can probably spend your money better on, but if you're thinking of buying a pistol, I'd definitely go with this, because it is just so fun to use, especially if you're a sniper. I mean, you do have to kind of get used to it and actually be really, or not really accurate, but quite accurate to use it to its best, but once you do, it can definitely be really fun to use. It's only got 5 bullets in the mag, so it's basically, it is pretty much a Mosin. Basically, I mean, the iron sights aren't the best, so it's not very sniper-like, but as soon as you attach like a comp aim point or a VCOG scope or anything like that, it can just be so good. You can also like, I'm pretty sure you can put the laser and the ballistics tracker on the gun, so that can just give it like even more bonuses, and it's just a really nice gun, honestly. It's got really good accuracy, although sometimes, you know, it can be kind of weird like aiming with it, just because it's a World War II gun, and I'm pretty sure the admins like designed it to be just that bit worse, or that bit like harder to use. So anyway, that's pretty much just gonna sum up my opinion of the gun. I think it is a really sick gun, and yeah, I definitely recommend you use it, especially if you're higher rank. rank. So basically a small recap: if you're a high rank, I recommend Yobrez. If you're a low rank, I recommend the revolver. And if you just like spraying, probably go with like the Tech 9, maybe the M9 if you're more into like stability. And if you're just a bit too lazy, you can always go with the Sabu, which I didn't mention in this video, but that's a decent shotgun, which I don't think is that good because it only has like 3 bullets in the mag, but you know, it is pretty good, especially if you want to just run up to them and get like kills at close range. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. Let me know like what other top 5 videos you want to see, because they are always like really fun to do, and you know, I need ideas. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. It's been Pokey and I'm out, guys. Peace.
World like where to change at, now it's my turn. I do it from the bay, here to save the world, man, I do it for the brave. Let my words back in every minute, every second, from the past to the present, cause life is a living lesson, I feel it. David Beckham couldn't fathom my goals, always showing love to the day I get old, grabbing extra layers.